Dig, what's up with y'all, man? Finna dive right off into this thing. Today I want to talk to y'all about purpose, right? Now, I'm gonna tell y'all a little backstory about me. When I was trying to figure this thing out in life and trying to figure out who I was trying to be and, all this other stuff and wanted to find my purpose and find myself as a man, one of the things that I had to do was understand who I am, my position, the weight that I carry or the strength that I have within me as a man. And one of the things that I had to do was get out my feelings. Now, when I say get out my feelings, I could not live and make decisions based off how I feel. And if my feelings is going to cloud my decision or my judgment, then we need to fix my feelings. You understand what I'm saying? And a lot of people tell you, well, men ain't supposed to have feelings and all this. I don't know who told you that, but whatever. But what you need to do is figure out what is causing the problem and all this other stuff so it can stop the blockage of your vision. See, if you don't fix your feelings, it's gonna block your vision. You understand what I'm saying? And you need to get rid of all these meanings that you have for things and all this, whatever process you gotta go to fix the feelings, acknowledge your feelings, fix them, get better, and then continue on because you have a purpose out here, right? Now, me as a man, I understood. At the end of the day, the strength that I have, if I'm at peace, everything around me needs to be in peace. And anybody that's gonna threaten that peace cannot have access to me. It's non-negotiable. That's it, that's all. I don't understand what we're doing here. But at the end of the day, what I had to understand was I had to fix my feelings and acknowledge that stuff and see what it is and do the work that I'm doing and understand that I have a purpose out here. I had to then focus on, okay, what is my purpose? Well, you find your purpose when you find yourself. You understand what I'm saying? When you find you, you will naturally start walking your purpose. Because right now, if you naturally walking in within your feelings, you're gonna naturally run into those things that's gonna keep you in your feelings. You understand what I'm saying? But when you brave enough to where you can face that, deal with that and all this other stuff, you'll flow right to where you need to be. And you'll automatically be walking your purpose. If there is no pain with the inside, if there's no pain in the inside, you're gonna move different naturally. You understand what I'm saying? One of the main things that I also had to learn was as a man is, I can't pick people for who I am today because I know I'm gonna be different tomorrow. You understand what I'm saying? See, if I pick you based off how you make me feel or my feelings, then when my feelings change, so is your meaning. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of times that's what, I ain't gonna say people, I'm talking about me now, I'm in first person. A lot of times I would pick people based off how I felt, understanding that you attract people to where you're voided at. You understand what I'm saying? So if I feel the void, then the need for you is no longer there. So then now somebody's time is being wasted, and and then I got to learn this lesson and all this and all that. No. So what I chose to do as a man is to define my purpose first. You understand what I'm saying? See, when you already have a structure in place, then you know to who you're gonna bring in, who fits the structure, who makes it better, whatever the case may be, who's the added component to it. If you try to get with somebody and you don't have your structure in place already, you don't have no direction in where you wanna go and all this and all that, you're gonna get into the relationship and try to be that from there. What's gonna happen is you're only gonna be defined within that based off what the relationship is. You understand what I'm saying? And if that relationship goes left, so does whatever your purpose was, whatever the meaning was. And a lot of times, that's what I used to do. I used to get in situations where I would try to get with people and then find me. No, that's not how life works. You have to already be structured to where you want to be, because at the end of the day, if I match you to how I feel, then you temporary. But if I match you to my purpose, it's forever. Because at the end of the day, my purpose will be forever. And if I'm pursuing whatever God's will is for me and I attract somebody to that purpose, then guess what? You can't do nothing but grow with me. Because then what's going to be here is based off who I really am, not who I'm pretending to be or the unhealed version of me. You understand what I'm saying? So you got to understand what purpose is. It's about finding your purpose and developing your structure and all this other stuff. Because what you don't understand is you don't know who you are. And a lot of people don't also understand how life works. A lot of things come to you before you find out who you are. A lot of people come to you before you find out who you are. And one of the most devastating things is when you find out the person that was sent to you was only a lesson. You understand what I'm saying? You think they're coming to you because they love it for love. And then 2 years down the road, you find out they only had an assignment to teach you something about you. You understand what I'm saying? You out here loving on these people and they're giving you healing. That's because you don't know who you are yet. So at the end of the day, if you already have your purpose structure, you already have a structure of where you want to be in your life and all this, now you're picking people, but now you're attracting people based off where you are in life. Because you attract the people where you avoided it. You understand what I'm saying? So when you focusing on your strength, your structure is already in place, and you already on your purpose and all this and all that. Your purpose is who you are. Your purpose is why you're on this earth. So who you are and why you on this earth ain't gonna just disappear and say, well, you know, that's not your purpose no more. No, it just branches off. It may just branch off. And at the end of the day, when you're attracting people to your purpose based off your feelings, then at the end of the day, it lasts longer when it's about your purpose. But me as a man, I took that responsibility. I understood that in my household, if I'm at peace, the household is at peace, because that's the structure that I'm going to develop. My whole movement is about peace. My whole movement is about priorities being set and all this other stuff. My children need to see an example of what a man looks like and all this other stuff based off peace, not my iron fist. You understand what I'm saying? That's not how I rule. I don't rule from my iron fist. I don't have to, because I nipped all that in the bud to where at the end of the day, you know what I stand about. You know my discipline method. You know what I'm about. Now you know how to play. Let's do this. You understand what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, no, I'm more about the peace and the structure. You understand what I'm saying? I can open my mouth and you already understand, okay, he meant what he said. We not negotiating my boundaries. We not doing it. You understand what I'm saying? So that's what I'm telling you. If you're struggling in these areas, find your purpose. And if you can't find your purpose yet, then you have to find yourself. Listen to you. Start listening to you, because that's who God is talking to, the real you. The real you is standing up, whether you believe or not. Okay, cool, believe in you. The real you is talking. And when you understand it ain't just you inside you, there's another you in there, then that's when you can learn how this works. But it's all about the purpose and the structure. If I already am, as a man, I'm already structured and all this other stuff, you're gonna feel a certain type of way. If you see his peace in this household, you see that there's a structure, there's a routine and all this other stuff, and you come in here with the rah, 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 you're gonna understand that you're gonna be exited out of here. There ain't gonna no hard feelings, you just gonna have to go that way. We already know that. You have to fit the structure. So at the end of the day, what I'm telling you is, don't be too caught up in trying to find somebody to love on you, then build it, because then at the end of the day, it's only going to last based off how long this person is around you. Find yourself, learn who you are and all this other stuff, so A, you can know the value that you're bringing to that space. Me having structure and me attaching myself to my purpose already will show, okay, he has value now, so I can't come in here being anything other than what he's already provided. If everything in here is quiet and it's peaceful and all this, if I come in here yelling, then at the end of the day, it's going to be noticeable that, okay, you're a distraction to what the purpose is, what the structure is. And I ain't everybody's cup of tea. But the main thing is, everybody ain't my cup of tea. I don't vibe for how you see me. I vibe for how I see you. You understand what I'm saying? I choose me first in all these equations now. You understand what I'm saying? So that's what I'm telling you. At the end of the day, it's not about, oh, you can't be in your feelings as a man. No. It's about, at the end of the day, if you got feelings there, address them, deal with them, and whatever the case may be. You understand what I'm saying? Because your true strength is when you're able to be vulnerable and still be you. You understand what I'm saying? So find out why you're in your feelings, fix that, deal with that, then so you can go ahead and get on your purpose and go ahead and develop your structure. So when somebody does come into your life, they are attached to the structure and to your purpose. You understand what I'm saying? But that's just how I move. Don't gotta listen to me. Y'all already know I always say that. But again, I appreciate y'all's support. I'm off today, so I'm gonna go ahead and get, clean this house up or whatever the case may be. I just left the gym. So, but that's all I want to tell y'all, purpose, love.